Okay, and we're back with another Boson X any percent DERC run. Uh, Again, I am Josh, aka Arcanic8, also aka Arcanic Celtic, which is the joint Twitch stream that me and my friend Sean have. We have been working since the new year has begun. After SGDQ concluded, we told ourselves, hey, why don't we try to get into speedrunning? Let's see if we can get some submissions in. And I never did any speedruns ever in my life until now, and I'm pretty hooked. So I'm pretty happy to even be submitting a video to you guys. Um, so yeah, if you didn't watch the other 80% video, I'll probably just do kind of the similar introduction for each one. But yeah, this is Boson X, as you can see. Neat little game on Steam that I picked up. Almost kind of like a temple runner. I think that's what the game is. It's similar to that, but throw that in with like frequency and amplitude from back in the day, where harmonics wasn't even really a big name before Guitar Hero was even established. Very similar visual, kind of hexagonal tunnel that you got to go through. The goal is to get to 100% energy and do that for all 6 levels in this section as fast as possible. There are 3 sections, so there's an 80% run for each of these, and then there's a 100% run where you do all 18 in a row. So I will be doing 80% DERC for this video, and time starts as soon as I hit the ground running, and start. So yeah, this is Boson X. As you can see, things are flying everywhere. There's blue pads, we want those. That's what makes us go, I guess. We build energy by running over those blue pads, and we want 100% of that energy. And I died. Whoops. Alright, so off to a good start, At least I died early on. And hopefully that will be the only death. Probably not. But honestly, I prefer to die right away in the early stage before I build up too much energy. Otherwise, you just waste a whole lot of time. I missed those ones over there. I could have tried to go for that one, but I probably would have run straight headfirst into a wall, and we don't want that. This level in particular is pretty tricky, just because if you get greedy right there where I just jumped, you'll end up face planting right into that lowered beam, and it's very frustrating. You basically only get to stay on the previous blue platform for maybe like half of it. You don't really get the full deal. Alright, so there's that one. You'll also notice it in this level as well. There are... Oh, that was an awful run right there. You'll notice some flashing red platforms that are coming up. If you step on those, they start to drop immediately. So you can still, kind of walk on them, but they start lowering right away. Like you'll see here, like, starts to drop away. So it's not like you want to avoid them, but funny hop there. This level takes a little while just because, as you can see, there's long stretches where there's nothing. There's no, charge pads. I don't know what I want to call those. Like there's no blue platforms or blue pads. I don't know what the technical term would be for them. I don't think they even have a technical term. Booster pads, I guess. Booster pads. Shout out Super Mario RPG. That'd be a cool speedrun, I think, for me to try out. I'm trying to find other games where I can, like, that are a little more popular than this. I may have double tapped there. I hope I didn't put the split there. I'll have to look at the recording later. But I think this is a neat little short game, and I think it would fit relatively well anywhere in your schedule if you so choose to accept it. It's short. Even the 100% run, which I will be showcasing for you later on. I can do that reasonably well within 30 minutes. If you cut the stream last night, you know, if you end up watching that. Spent 7 minutes on one level last night, at the very end of the 100% run. You know, I have the record for like about just above 21 minutes. So I guess the estimate for that I'll probably set to 35 just in case like things go catastrophically wrong. But even if they do go wrong, it's like a half hour, so it's not a super long game, which I think is a big perk. Oops. Yeah, don't do that, what I just did there. This level is very trolly, because some of the platforms are going faster than others, so... And then they phase out of each other, so... Also, don't run into the lightning bolts, that would be bad. And a friend of mine who volunteers, he suggested that I try to get some... died. I didn't jump to the side there. I try to get some interesting commentary going as far as like maybe script something out. I'm not good at script writing. I'm also not good at commentating, as you can tell. I mean, trying to play this at the same time is a bit of a challenge. Alright, there we go. That's what I wanted. But I think that's kind of half the battle, is being able to commentate at the same time as playing the game. I feel like that's what you guys are looking for. Like, can I interact? Can I multitask while concentrating? And the answer is kind of. A little bit. I mean, I don't know how I'm doing right now, but... Alright, last level. Okay, so this one right here, this level's a pain, because as you notice, the textures, it's like all spiderwebby, it's like they didn't even finish the game. So, it's very trippy, and I think that's kind of part of the charm of this game. You know, it's an interesting watch, I think. I mean, that's just me though, but I mean, obviously I'm gonna say it's a good game to run because I'm running it. But yeah, as I said, I think that's a big perk to this game. It's very short. Well, I mean, it can be short as long as I don't screw up like that. Now, as far as donation incentives, this is where it gets a little tricky with this game, because I was thinking initially like, oh, well, if I get a certain, you know, amount for donation, I can like either do an 80% run or I can do a 100% run based on a donation incentive. So like maybe have like the first three, maybe have like the first three like tiers of a donation be each of the 80%, and then like the final tier be 100% run of the game. I mean, I guess that'd be up to you guys. I don't know what would be easier as far as a donation incentive to be for this, but that's the only thing I could think of at the time, for the time being. I wanted to get greedy there, but I also don't want to die again. I died like way too much on this level already. And again, I'll showcase a like how long I can stay on this level. I just gotta get one more blue pad, and that should do it. Alright, so there's that. And of course, it still keeps the wireframe, so that's a bit of an annoyance. Alright, so I couldn't stay on there that long. What did I get for time? Probably not that good. 7:18. I mean, 2 minutes over my record. Not the greatest. But I mean, now you can kind of see, like, if I do screw up considerably, which I do consider that a considerable screw up. Still under 10 minutes. So even the 80% you can kind of just shove anywhere in your schedule. So I think this is a decent game to kind of put in anywhere you want, really. So, yeah. Consider it. Think about it. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, Arcana Gate out, Seacrest out, I don't know. Yeah.